Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly.
Welcome to Topic Thursday. Today's topic is going to be about revision and studying and stuff. Because a lot of you probably have like SATs coming up or GCSE'S or whatever. So this is like our best way, tips for like revising and stuff. Me personally, when I revised, I like to go in my room where it's quiet and there's no one to bother me and just like completely focus. I would turn my phone off so I wouldn't get distracted by my phone, and then I would just concentrate on my work. I would say if you're revising, probably split it, so have breaks in between, because otherwise if you overload your brain you're just going to forget everything. So if you're doing like English, have a break before you do maths, stuff like that. And by break I mean like go out of your room, go for a walk around your house, have a drink. Some people like to listen to music when they revise. I didn't, because it just distracted me from what I was doing. Some people like to use like flashcards, like use colourful post-it notes or stuff to write like short stuff down so they can
take notes.
Yeah, so they can. I would advise if you're taking notes, make it short so it's easy for you to remember. Don't write like paragraphs,
Otherwise they're gonna forget it.
Yeah, and go on.
There you go.
Okay. When I was like doing science, for instance, I would write keywords and their definitions and I would stick them on my walls, and every day when I got home from school I would look over the words, just like by the time I got to my GCSEs I was like, oh yeah, I remember that, oh yeah, I remember that, oh yeah, like that. Tutoring helps if your parents think you need a little bit of extra help. I needed a bit of extra help, especially in maths. Like where you either go to someone's house or you go to a centre. In primary school, I went to a lady's house called Christine. She was really nice. She gave me Kit Kats and squash and stuff. And we did like maths revision. And then in year 10, I started going to this revision building where there was loads of different people my age revising, and I'd done science and maths there. It does help because it's like you have someone that's qualified in what they're doing, like giving you questions, giving you homework. Homework is key. If you get given homework, do your homework, because that's how you remember stuff that you've learned. Take your workbooks home with you, especially when it comes nearer to the exam, so you can just read over what you've done in class. You can buy revision books where you can go over topics and answer questions and stuff like that.
You can buy, Levi, you know those math books you got for me?
Yeah.
You could buy some of those math books where they have equations, and calculations, and once you've revised, you can try some.
Yeah, and then you can check your answers.
Yes.
Obviously, don't cheat, but you can check your answers at the end, or get someone else to check it and mark it for you. You can do online. There are practice papers, so so let's say my year when I took my GCSEs, it was what, 2018. So my exams that I took are online, so you can print them off and you can answer exam style questions, so you're prepared for what the type of questions that could come up on your test. Don't stress. Stressing is bad because stressing just makes you forget things. Relax. Do not leave your revision to the last minute. That is a big no-no. And by last minute, I mean do not leave it to the day before your test to try and revise everything that could possibly be on your test, because you will fail. I'm sorry to say, you will fail unless you are like a sponge that can just absorb all the information in less than 24 hours. The likelihood is you're going to forget by the next day.
How many times a week do you think people should revise?
I revised every day.
That's what I was thinking.
I didn't some of my friends done twice a week and they would do certain subjects, but me, I done only Monday to Friday, and I would do a different subject every day to mix it up. And then on weekends I would have a break unless I had homework to do.
You were a good boy.
I wanted to pass, just not to scare anyone or anything, but the truth about GCSEs, they don't actually matter that much. No, to get a job, in a retail shop like Primark or McDonald's or whatever, all you need is a C or Subway. All you need is a C and above in English and maths. You have to pass English and maths. You actually can't leave school until you've passed English and maths.
Can't you?
No, that's a new law that started with my year.
Really?
So if you fail English and maths, then you have to retake it.
Maths?
Yep, you have to get a C in maths, otherwise you have to retake it. No, you're not. You're gonna pass. And that should be motivation enough. You don't want to see your friends going to college or whatever, and then you're stuck behind, still in school.
That's very depressing.
And what happens is you go into the year below you. So if you're in year 11, and then there's the year 10s, your friends that passed will go on to year 12, sixth form or college, and you will stay with the year 10s and retake.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is. So that should be motivation enough. If you don't want to do that, then you can do it in college. That's what my friend did. She retook in college. But preferably you just want to pass first time and then never have to do maths again.
So make sure you try hard, try your best, revise a lot. Remember to keep it in your brain.
My motivation was just that I hated maths, and I said if I pass, then I never have to do it again. So that was my motivation. Just study as much as you can for that period of time, and then you never have to do it again. Better to do that than not study and fail and then have to do it again for another year.
Let's be honest, most of the lessons they teach you in school don't really apply to the real world unless it's adding, subtracting, because you need that for maths.
That's all you need. Adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. Unless you're going to be like a mathematician or a banker,
or an author, or
something like that, or you want to be a scientist, or you need a certain qualification to go into college, I wouldn't stress about it. If you don't know what you want to do with your life yet, then focus on your English and maths, make sure you pass that, and then worry about what you want to do when you go to college. That's what I would say. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And then when I got into sixth form, I still didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And then
you have to go to sixth form.
No. You could do what me and my mum are doing, which is online college, if you don't like to be around people.
You're not a people person.
Well, I am a people person, but I just didn't want to be in a school environment anymore. I was tired of it, so I just thought
brings back bad memories.
Exactly. So I could just study from home. and work at the same time and make money.
That's a very good idea.
So it's a win-win.
You're very inspirational.
Thank you. I don't know what other tips I could say.
If you're stuck on something, try and find an easier way to remember it.
Yeah, I would say any topics that you struggle with in school, like specific topics, like if you think, oh, I get everything else, but I'm really stuck on fractions, or I don't know how to do like decimals, then study that. Don't study, study, like go over stuff.
Yeah, go over stuff, but don't study deep into...
Don't spend time on things that you're good at and you know that
Yeah.
you can do. Like, don't revise addition and multiplication if you know you
Yeah.
can do that. But spend more time on the things that you struggle with and make yourself better. And then once you're better in that, then you can go over everything else. And they do go over stuff again in school anyway, very quickly.
A lot.
For year 6s, I would just say don't even stress, because SATs are very easy. They're very easy. So just chill out, pay attention in school, and you'll be fine. And make sure you do your homework and you'll be fine. For those of you taking GCSE'S, I suggest that you pay attention from
Focus.
year 9. From year 9, when you go into secondary school, you have year 7 and 8 where you can mess around and make friends and get to know the school. When you get to year 9 and you have to pick
gotta be
what
serious.
subjects you want to take for GCSEs, you have to start paying attention, because you might think you have a lot of time, but you basically only have year 9 and 10, because year 11 is not a full year. You have 7 months from September to March to get everything in your head. Otherwise, you are just going to fall behind, and if you fall behind, it gets very difficult, especially in year 11, to catch up. And if you're trying to revise and learn stuff that you should have learned in year 9, then you'll be stuck. Come in. Dion's here. Yeah. If you try to revise stuff that you should have been learning and paying attention to in year 9, and you try to learn it in year 11, you will struggle. So you need to not talk with your friends, not get distracted, not go on your phone in lesson.
Focus.
Don't be rude to teachers, and focus on the lesson. Me personally, I have a hot mouth, and teachers did get on my nerves.
Everything you did before.
Yeah, teachers did get on my nerves, but in year 10, I thought I'll just let them say whatever they want to say, and I'll just focus. And what happened at the end of year 11, I got Most Improved Student Award. That's a big achievement for me, because I was like one of the worst behaved in the school. So to get that award was pretty mint. And there's nothing better than just opening your GCSE results on results day and seeing passes and not fails. I tell you, as soon as I opened my GCSE certificates and I saw that I passed maths, I went home and I threw my calculator, my maths books, everything in. No, I set it on fire actually. Don't do that.
You set it on fire.
Yeah, me and Vidya took all our
You're
school books
crazy.
to the park and we set them on fire. Don't do that, but throw them in the bin, you know?
Keep your calculator.
Rip them.
Or if you're like me and you have younger siblings, then keep them and give them to use when they get to that point.
You didn't do that.
I did. I brought loads of stuff back for Dion to use
Oh yeah, you
for
did.
GCSEs,
Yeah.
which he hasn't touched yet, but he will do. But yeah, that's all. Unless you have any more, I haven't really.
Not really. Focus. Focus. Focus.
Yeah. So to summarise, revise the stuff that you struggle on, focus in school, do your homework, do extra work.
Don't try and impress anyone, man.
Yeah, don't like be a class clown and try and get anyone else's attention. Just do you and focus on. Think to yourself, do I want to watch the people that I'm impressing go off to university or college while I'm stuck and I have
Trying
no...
to impress them.
I have somebody that I know that tried to be class clown and he failed every single one of his GCSEs, and I mean every single one. We took 8 exams and he didn't pass one of them. He got an F in every single one. That is bad. Because he couldn't go to college or anything like that. So yeah, revise, focus, do your homework, pay attention in school. Don't be class clown, and yeah,
Enjoy.
and good luck.
The more you accept
Good
it, the
luck.
least you hate it.
Believe in yourself, have confidence.
Yeah.
You'll do fine if you revise.
So that is it for this topic video. The next one will be led by Dion next week. So make sure you don't miss that. Tomorrow is bloopers. I'll try and find some funny stuff, thank you, for the blooper video tomorrow.
That was disgusting, I'm so sorry.
Saturday is the start of our TikTok segments, because I have noticed that our TikTok videos are very popular. And it is the end of the month, so we will do our top 10 or whatever.
20?
Top 20.
Top
10's a
20.
bit hard to pick as 10.
Yeah.
Top
20.
We'll just pick our best videos for January. So all the videos that we've done throughout January, we will pick our favourite. Or we'll do our most liked videos in January, maybe.
You think I can go through the ones I've done all this month and pick the ones that have the most likes?
Or just pick your favourites from this month.
I do have time to do that.
Whatever.
I don't have time.
And Sunday Sibling Chaos. And then, yeah. And then Monday's Conspiracy, where we will be talking about missing YouTubers, which Christy is going to lead, because she knows so much about that and she watches so many of them videos.
Don't ask.
But yes, so thank you for watching. We hope you have found this video informative and you've learned something and you're going to take some of our advice and, you know, you're going to be amazing and you're going to pass. You will pass. We believe in you.
Maybe. We believe in you.
No maybes, you will pass. Have faith in yourself.
Confidence is key.
Not too confident, don't
Not
be
too
overconfident,
Don't be cocky.
but be confident. Yeah. Alright, well that's it for us. Make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on so you never miss a video. Give this video a big fat thumbs up if you loved it and you found it interesting and you learned something. If there are any videos that you want to see, please comment them down below. And yeah.
Subscribe, notifications on, follow our medias. Love you guys.
Bye.